Hey everyone, Chet Trailer here, back with some more Boxing Underdog VR. Today we're going to be stepping into the underground PvP in Boxing Underdog. So in Boxing Underdog PvP, there's actually two modes currently available. Professional mode, which is supposed to be free of any kind of like spam, exploiting of glitches or any of the mechanics in the game. And then there's the underground mode, which is supposed to be just no rules. You can duke it out however you want. You can spam your punches, you can drop to the floor to get out of the way. Doesn't matter. But for me personally, I'm just going to be using my same old peekaboo style. The only difference is I'm just not going to have really any mercy on my opponents. You know, what happens, happens. This is the underground arena. So let's jump into PvP and have some fun. Alright, first match of the video. Looks like we are going against opponent Playa T12 with 4 wins and 1 loss in the underground. Okay, touching gloves even in the underground mode. Such a small room scale play space. I just want to constantly keep the pressure on him. Let's take a couple steps back here. Seems pretty susceptible to these small combos, and then I just take a couple steps back to the side. Oh, tripped him up there. He lost me for a second. Keeps moving back into this. There we go. Take advantage of the stun. It's really hard to follow up when he's tucked in the corner like this. Let's show him he's not safe. Nice try.
1, 2, his electric quickness makes him so difficult to hit. 5, 6, 7. Can you continue? Show me you're ready. And this fight now continues.
We don't really have to touch gloves. It is the underground arena, but what is this guy? Okay. I mean, if this was professional, I might give him a chance, but there's no rules here. Welcome to the underground arena. Okay, he's actually still there. He has this really strange guard. Leaves his body wide open. Let's see if we can bait him in and out of that corner. Let's load up right here. Ow. Damn. Hand's still flopping and everything.
1, 2,
I don't think he knows he's knocked out yet.
4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue? Show me you're ready. And they're back at it. That's it. This fight is over.
Okay, so he's had enough.
By unanimous decision.
Scorecard.
Fighting out of the blue.
Good. Well, since my opponent left, I guess I will see you all in match number 2. Jeez, took like 2 minutes to find this match. Alright, looks like we're going against Curious Woodchuck 1262, coming off of 1 win and 0 losses in the underground mode of Boxing Underdog. Little friendly wave there. Got a large stationary play space, it looks like. He's trying to say he's got an injury. And there you have it, folks. Just that easy. I mean, this is the underground arena, you know. Can't show mercy here.
Walk to me. Show me
right,
you're ready.
Let's see. You still ready for more?
This fight now continues.
I think he's saying he's out.
Yeah,
he was leaving. All right. I mean, these are actual matches in my PvP, so you know, I can't help it if my opponents leave the match. You know, it's not my fault. Definitely some fun matches. Hadn't stepped into the underground mode of PvP yet. I've heard, nightmare things saying that people are doing all kinds of crazy things and throwing all kinds of exploitative punches. As we saw today within these first 2 matches, that wasn't the case here. We even had people touching gloves the whole time and showing, basic courtesies. And I've seen a lot of discussion about the game's damage system at the moment, and I get it's early access, but I haven't seen a lot of the issues that I've seen some people mentioning, how knockouts are just extremely difficult to get, or they feel completely random at times. For me personally, when I'm aiming for a knockout, most of the time it feels like I'm getting it when I'm able to land my shots. There's a few weird cases where I'm just absolutely wailing on them and for some reason not going down. But I'd say more often than not, I'm getting the knockdowns that I am actually looking for in game. I've also heard of people using exploit where they can just rapidly toss a bunch of small little rabbit punches and accumulate a bunch of damage really fast, which I guess potentially could trigger a KO for the system. I can tell you, I've had probably about 26 matches so far from the old system and after the update, which didn't change it too much. And I've only faced one person who was actually trying to take advantage of that. And, you know, I was still able to win by simply moving back from his punches. And then when he stopped, I would just move in, take 3 or 4 shots, and then just immediately move away. So, you know, just using basic footwork, I've been able to mitigate that. But, you know, then again, like I said, I've only faced it one time out of like 26 matches. And I know there are videos out there that show some of the flaws in the game's damage system, how you can, you know, tweak your body movement in such a way that a punch that wouldn't do anything in real life ends up translating to a lot of damage in game. I'm probably not going to do any videos covering that. I don't look for those kind of exploits, and I don't really care about them. So if someone's going to use them on me, they're going to use them on me. I'm going to do my best to try to just keep away from them while they're doing it. And the ranks have already reset once before, so it's probably going to happen again before the game comes out for its final release. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one.